I want to be brief tonight.
Faith and authority. Evangelical converts and their impact on religious institutions.
መልእክት ለቲያትረኞች ለመጀመሪያ ጊዜ ካሴቱ የተቃጠለው ሻሸመኔ ቅዱስ ሚካኤል ቤተክርስቲያን ነበር። ታስታውሱ ሰዎች፣ ዘመን ጠበቀ፣ እግዚአብሔር ጊዜ ጠበቀ፣ ሻሸመኔ ለኮሳት። አሁን ያ ሁሉ ተረስቶ ተጠቃን እንዲሆነ አንተ ምን አርገ ነው? ባለማህተሞች የታረዱት ቄሱ የታረደው አንተ ምን አርገ ነው? ቤተ መቅደሱ የተለኮሰው በሳት አንተ ምን አርገ ነው? ወይ አንተ ወይ አባቶች ድሮ ምን አርገው ነው? ትላንትና ኦርቶዶክስ ነበር፣ አሁን ቆንጆ ጴንጤ ነኝ።
Ethiopia, a nation with a rich tapestry of religious and cultural traditions, has been undergoing significant socio-political transformations in recent years. Central to these changes is the role of the ruling elites, many of whom are evangelical converts, and their perceived threat to the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church and other conventional religious denominations. This article delves into the complex dynamics of how these elites view the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church as a threat to their evangelical ideology, the deliberate targeting of religious institutions during recent conflicts, and the broader implications for Ethiopia's cultural and religious identity.
የአዛን ጥሪ የሚደረገው ኑና ስገዱ ለማለት ነው። ሌላ ምን መልእክት የለው። መልእክቱ ያልሰማችሁ ሰዓት ደርሷል ኑ ነው። ያ ሌላውን በሚረብሽ መንገድ ከሆነ የሚሆን አይመስለኝም። በየቤተ ክርስቲያኑ ያሉ ማስተማሮች ለጥቅም መሆን አለባቸው እንጂ በሽተኛ እንዳይተኛ ለመከልከል መሆን የለበትም። የእስልምናና ክርስትና ጎን ለጎን ሲጮሁ መስማት እኮ በረከት ነው። ግን አንዱ አንዱን በሚረብሽ ሌላውን ሰው በሚረብሽ መንገድ ባይሆን ብትወያዩበት ህግ ብናበጅ ጥሩ ነው።
The rise of evangelical influence in Ethiopia.
I want to be brief tonight.
ዛሬ አጠር ያለ መልእክት አቀርብላችኋለሁ።
Worshiping idols.
ጣዖት አምልኮስ?
Oh, you say, but frankly, that's not a problem around here.
አይ በእኛ ሀገር ጣዖት አምልኮ የለም ልትሉ ትችላላችሁ።
Tonight, if you'll confess your sin
ዛሬ ማታ ኃጢአትሽን ብትናዘሽ
and repent,
ንስሐ ብትገቢ
there may be many of you here tonight, you feel hopeless.
ምናልባት ዛሬ እዚህ ብዙዎቻችሁ ተስፋ ጠፍቶባቸዋል።
Why do people commit suicide?
ለምን ነው ሰዎች ራሳቸውን የሚያጠፉት?
They're hopeless.
ተስፋ ስለሌላቸው።
Venerable traction in Ethiopia. This growth has been fueled by both local and international missionary efforts, as well as the socio-political changes that have accompanied the rise of the prosperity gospel movement. The prosperity gospel, which emphasizes material wealth and success as signs of divine favor, has found a receptive audience among certain segments of the Ethiopian population, including the ruling elite. For these evangelical converts, the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church, with its deep historical roots and widespread influence, is seen as a significant obstacle to the spread of their ideology. The Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church, which traces its origins to the 4th century, is not just a religious institution, but a cornerstone of Ethiopian identity, culture, and history. Its teachings and practices are deeply intertwined with the nation's heritage, making it a powerful symbol of continuity and tradition.
አክሱም በሀገር ምስረታ በስልጣኔ መንገድ ስናየው የመጀመሪያ በር ከፋች የሆነችው አክሱም ነው ወይም አክሱማውያን ናቸው ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ ይህ በሃይማኖት አንፃር ሲሆን እጅግ አስተዋጽኦ አድርጋለች።
The targeting of religious institutions in Tigray.
The Tigray conflict is an ongoing civil war which broke out in November 2020 following months of political...
The recent conflict in the Tigray region, which began in November 2020, has brought to light the deliberate targeting of religious institutions, particularly those associated with the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church. Churches, monasteries, and mosques have been systematically destroyed, and religious leaders have been targeted in what appears to be a calculated effort to undermine the spiritual and cultural fabric of the region. The destruction in Tigray has been catastrophic. Ancient churches and monasteries, some of which date back over 1,000 years, have been reduced to rubble. These sites are not only places of worship, but also repositories of priceless religious artifacts, manuscripts, and cultural heritage. The loss of these treasures is irreparable and represents a profound blow to Ethiopia's historical memory. Moreover, the targeting of religious leaders has had a chilling effect on the community. Priests, monks, and other clergy have been killed, arrested, or forced to flee, leaving their congregations without spiritual guidance. This has created a vacuum that evangelical groups, often with the tacit support of the ruling elites, have sought to fill. It is also important to acknowledge the immense human suffering and atrocities inflicted upon the faithful worshippers. These individuals, who have dedicated their lives to spiritual guidance and communal worship, have faced unimaginable violence, persecution, and loss. The targeting of these innocent people not only represents a grave violation of human rights, but also strikes at the heart of Ethiopia's spiritual and moral fabric. The pain and trauma endured by these communities underscore the severity of the crisis and the urgent need for justice, healing, and reconciliation. It is undeniable that the Tigray people are committed and devoted followers of the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, which has been a fundamental aspect of their spiritual, cultural, and social identity for centuries. Their unwavering commitment to the Church is reflected in their active participation in religious rituals, preservation of ancient monasteries, and steadfast adherence to its teachings, even amidst immense hardship and persecution. This profound devotion underscores the integral role the Church plays in shaping Tigray's heritage and collective identity. The war on the Amhara people and faith institutions. The conflict has not been limited to Tigray. The Amhara people, who are predominantly adherents of the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church, have also been subjected to violence and repression. The ruling elites, primarily made up of evangelicals, see the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church as a threat to their vision of expanding the ideology of prosperity. They have also continued to target religious institutions in Amhara. In Amhara, as in Tigray, churches and monasteries have been attacked, and religious leaders have been persecuted. The goal appears to be the same: to weaken the influence of the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church and to create an environment in which evangelical Christianity can flourish. This has been accompanied by aggressive proselytization efforts, with promises of material prosperity and social advancement for those who convert to evangelicalism. The undermining of religious festivities and cultural identity. In addition to the physical destruction of religious sites, the ruling elites have sought to undermine the cultural and religious practices that are central to the Ethiopian Orthodox Church. Religious festivities, which are a vital part of Ethiopian life, have been discouraged or outright banned in some areas. These celebrations, which include major events such as Timket, Epiphany, and Meskel, the finding of the true cross, are not only religious observances, but also expressions of Ethiopian identity and unity. By discouraging these festivities, the ruling elites are attempting to sever the connection between the Ethiopian people and their historical and cultural roots. The Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church, with its emphasis on tradition and continuity, is seen as a threat to the new, evangelical identity that the ruling party seeks to impose. This identity, rooted in the prosperity gospel, is viewed by many as artificial and alien to Ethiopia's true heritage. The broader implications for Ethiopia. The targeting of the Ethiopian Orthodox Church and other faith institutions has far-reaching implications for Ethiopia. The Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church has long been a unifying force in the country, transcending ethnic and regional divisions. By undermining the Church, the ruling elites risk exacerbating these divisions and creating a more fragmented and polarized society. Furthermore, the destruction of religious sites and the persecution of religious leaders represent a profound loss for Ethiopia's cultural heritage. These sites and individuals are not only important to the faithful, but also to the nation as a whole, as they are a testament to Ethiopia's rich history and enduring spirit. The aggressive promotion of evangelical Christianity, often at the expense of other religious traditions, also raises concerns about religious freedom and tolerance. Ethiopia has long been a beacon of religious coexistence, with Christians, Muslims, and followers of traditional beliefs living side by side. The current trend towards religious exclusivism threatens this delicate balance and could lead to further conflict and instability. Conclusion. The ruling elites in Ethiopia, who are evangelical converts, view the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church as a threat to their ideology and vision for the country. This has led to the deliberate targeting of religious institutions, particularly in Tigray and Amhara, and the undermining of religious festivities and cultural practices. The destruction of churches, monasteries, and mosques, along with the persecution of religious leaders, represents a profound loss for Ethiopia's cultural and spiritual heritage. As Ethiopia navigates these turbulent times, it is crucial to recognize the importance of preserving the nation's religious and cultural diversity. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church, with its deep historical roots and widespread influence, is not just a religious institution, but a vital part of Ethiopia's identity. To undermine it is to risk losing a part of what makes Ethiopia unique. The challenge for Ethiopia's future will be to find a way to honor and preserve this heritage, while also embracing the changes that come with a rapidly evolving world. This identity, rooted in the prosperity gospel, is viewed by many as artificial and alien to Ethiopia's true heritage.
ኢየሩሳሌም ሰላም ሩቋት በየዕለቱ ደም የሚፈስባት ምድር።
A testament of faith and struggle, Dear Sultan. A documentary that will take you on a journey through time, through struggle, and through the unyielding spirit of the Ethiopian monks of Deir Sultan. In the heart of the Holy Land, where history whispers through ancient stones, lies a story untold. A story of resilience, faith, and an unyielding struggle for identity. For centuries, the Ethiopian monks of Deir Sultan have stood as guardians of a sacred heritage.
ስለሆነም አንዲት ቅንጣት ታህል ድንጋይ እንኳን አሳልፈን መስጠት የለብንም በጭራሽ።
And we should not give up one little stone, nothing at all.
ለፓትርያርኩ በሌላው በኩል ወርቁ ብሩ ስፍር ቁጥር ያለው ያን ሁሉ ዘመን የተጠቀሙባትን ኢትዮጵያን አሁን ብድራቱ ይኸው።
Their presence in Jerusalem is a living testament to the enduring spirit of Ethiopians in the Holy Land. But their journey has not been without trials, from displacement to discrimination.
ጎልጎታ የክርስቲያኖች እምነት መሰረት ነው። ምክንያቱም አዳም የተቀበረበት አብርሃም ልጁን ይስሐቅን ለመስዋዕትነት ያዘጋጀበት ቦታ ነው ተብሎ ይታመናልና ክርስቶስ የተሰቀለበት ቦታ ስለሆነ በካቶሊኮችና በኦርቶዶክስ አማኞች ዘንድ በእጅጉ የተከበረ ቅዱስ የተሰኘ ቦታ ነው።
ሌላው ደግሞ ኢትዮጵያውያን ጎልጎታ ውስጥ 4 ቤተ መቅደሶች እንደነበራቸው ለማወቅ ችለናል።
By legend,
ቅዱስ ቦታው ነው ወደ ኢትዮጵያ መጀመሪያ የመጣው። ይሄውም በመጽሐፍ ቅዱስ የተጠቀሰው የንግሥት ሳባ ወይም ማክዳና ንጉሥ ሰለሞን ታሪክ ነው።
practical terms, Christianity came to Ethiopia through the greater Holy Land.
The Ethiopian monks of Deir Sultan have faced unimaginable challenges. Yet, through it all, their faith has remained unshaken. In a world that often forgets, their story is a reminder of the power of faith, the strength of community, and the unbreakable bond to one's heritage. This remarkable video captivates audiences with its emotional depth and historical significance, while also shining a light on the enduring struggles and resilience of the Ethiopian monks at Deir Sultan. Witness their story, hear their voices, stand with them. Coming soon.